I want to use the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to say sorry to the families of the 6 people who died in the recruitment. I'm sorry. On behalf of this nation, we are sorry. We couldn't protect your children. We couldn't protect them. We had a flawed system. Institutions that does not work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Children who have finished university. They just, church! Sorry. We have the data that runs this church. The data tells us what the branches are doing. The data. They were high. Bibi were high. Echreme. Inipa do a kwa sorry was Santo. Is Legon. A mother do a woman. Mema do a woman. Offering omoto ye. You know, the data tells me how many carpenters are in this church, how many hairdressers are in this church, how many doctors are in this church, where they live. The data tells me that. We have a data here that tells me that. There is a data in this church. Do you want to tell me it is government institutions that don't have data? They have the data. They know. You see, the armed forces have given an opportunity for people to blaspheme the institution. We are looking for 4,000 people. So then, the system should be capped. By 10,000, we block the portal. Case closed. We allow 60,000 to come in when we want only 4,000. So then, I stand on this altar and I say to the Ghana Armed Forces, refund the money of all those 60,000 people. If you don't enlist them, put the picture there. All the blood of these girls shall be on your head. Refund the monies they paid on the portal, or the blood of these innocent girls shall be on your head. Take their pictures of. Let me say this to you. If I want to be enlisted in the British Army, my nephews and my nieces are here, you know, serious. If I want to be enlisted, I don't need to pay a dime. All I need to do is to apply online. This screenings is done online. Medical assessment is done online. When they enlist you, they will write to you, and then all the things will be uploaded. Then they will send a letter to the embassy. I'm talking about Ghana and you, and then you go to the embassy, get a visa, and from the day you step into the United Kingdom, they start paying you. They pay you for your transport. They will pay you for, you know, your training. They will pay you for, until you become a soldier, they will pay you £1,200 for training in the British Army. Ghana won the paying, and I'm obeying. You have given an occasion for the enemies of the state to blaspheme a very important institution like the Ghana Armed Forces. I'm telling you, refund those people. 60,000 times 200 is 12 million. Give their money back to them, or the blood of these innocent people will follow you and your generation. There are Ghanaians who are in the British Army. They wear the uniform, carrying Her Majesty to now His Majesty's crown. And there are people who genuinely want to serve our country, and they will not get it because of a flawed system. Flawed. My uncle here is a retired naval captain. He would tell you that when they were being enlisted, this was not the nonsense. Yeah. This was not the nonsense. Paying monies to people protocol, people should be in said no. How did these people get into the armed forces? Huh? And it's only the armed forces, police, immigration. The same problem is there. I was here at the police training depot. and look at people can even jog. How did all these people get into downfall? Nonsense. 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 To me, so you see people who are not on. This is why you can see officers who will only tuone bema high. Tuone at yaman or the bema high. I see a drink one here. It didn't be on a funny bag. Sangrofu for muja. It's sad. So when I'm looking at over more people like you, reputable people who have served this nation, when you sit back, how do you feel? Sit back and look at the flaws. How do you feel? Grow in grace.
Say, nipa kope adwuma na emu sex. Omo ewu say me kwa kope adwuma. Ubeti news yase uba ne anase obusuani no efrim. Ade bia e areho. E ha adwen pa na Ghana na nkasa no ye de bibia manyame because we no eye ba bia nkasa asem we odwen ho awonti ase e na wuni made a se obi wo ho na se ebia yemfa ne se yese akwa bi ti area na adwumo yi nyina no so wi ade odanya ne yese wi ade a enye news kronfo be jan hwan ne ode ya wi ade we kira so akwa we de but se yese sofo bi ti ha de bio no preachi kronu yo na wunya atisa krofo ye hwan sofo no na akwa wi ade no eno na ye news enti no ay empress problem no bebie kosi ye no ho na news no se sojafo na Ghana ha uko ye John Mahama his excellency mampani ye ni inauguration no amampani bebre ba yo but soja ni fi Burkina Faso ba ye no ohwe the way na nkofo boje no so na won say no Ghana for no mo feel sojafo no youth no like was some charisma bi nkofo eni je ho enti ubeko social media no ebia na obi yese okuro bi omo ayeku ubetena ai ngofo ka say Ghana da ben oh yeah ngofo ta church social media omo gidi say wo de oman ni se sojafo nsa obetumi ebu binum sa na omo adwen omo nanse last 2 years na ye nua ba ko your friend Oliver o throw social media say sojafo no omo ye useless military so bibia ama ye be che no because na omo patches no patches soldier for no sorry but when was ade no enti nipa no binum e wa adwen bi say o say etumi di oman ne hye soldier for nsa ombebu me support cool ne sa ne oman because etiamra ba me gidi say wo di soldier ni ye de omo ba mamu no mu kura be yi na mampani so aya ade pa ukọ GRA and na ye ka say GRA customs say penino customs penino so sojeni ukọ Ghana port GPHA so penny director general no soje obo adwuma papa sojeni ukọ national service sojeni kan ehempanifo no mu o mampani be hu se ye de sa ye de omo hyehyɛ adwuma no mu a discipline no e was some level enti asem na me be kan nyina na me be kan no se obi a wodɔ obi anase wo pɛ wogi obi di na mistake akoba baabi esa na yen na ye gi omu di ne yen sa sifom enti eye ade bi a ahaye mu bebre sojafo na omo koye recruitment no ade we eye nimguase wo pe hospital papa anase hospital a wo expect say wo be kɔ hɔ a ye be hwɛ yi a wo pɛ sɛ 37 ko wo nso hɔ de sojafo na hwɛ so wo nso ade no na sojafo mo nkoye recruitment wo defense intelligence munim say enipa 18,000 or so na eba mampani gi sojafo ni di say ye no mu bu man na be yi to the sense of the bia hye key areas na say mu helicopter ba ko akwati ahwe form eno ho asem ye nkan wie ade report about ye say helicopter na lake ni oma bi ade a chin ya nkwara e ba be ye recruitment na maka nipa bom nipa bebre no mabie gate say omu nyina mbesen na ye friends and stampede na nipa nsia wu ye bisa mu amo say ye nipa nsia pɛ nipa nsia pɛ sen pɛ na nipa ba akokora anye pɛ na nipa nsia pɛ no na u nipa busu ni ka ho a na nka omu ye tu a nka obeka say nipa mienu pɛ na awu enti no gidie na ye wo e soldier fo no mu no ama ye nyimu bebre wo ho a ye nsa asifom ade we e wo se ema ye reform the entire recruitment system na e wo ho no o say ye reforms ye issue ni see ye no mo interview soldier ni ma me ba ko ni o see ni pass spend e wu ye no ono no ye be expect say bia obesan abeka bibi ye sure say air course obenya opportunity e de akasa biem anaso ono an create opportunity no fan kasa biem oye maame enti megidi say enipa na egu na ye kasa obi say 12 obi say 16 obi say no e bia na ne yam hyehye no opese obi ehu say enye saa number no in the heat of issues and obi etumi kasa bon say e bia wo de ho prepare but ono no oye sojeni no sanso ye professional enti no me ye be ma no the benefit of the doubt say e bia no person o man no hu say enye nipa dodo sa but also so sign kasa biom a omo obi ehu say nipa sesin ye pe
no
say nipa ba akokora na waba na we be wu a a serious issue the military Ghana army level na ye do omoto ne bebia ye pese omoda no eni gidie na ye wo mu no eni se ne hu so omo ye omo ade in a certain way no ade we egu omo anim ase and they have I was say omo finding a way a omo be redeem isa yin beji ko ye trust omo ye ji omo di covid ba ye se nkrofo nkodo omo se omo nka ye se mo nka soja fo ne ngu krom Kofi ube kwa koshifie ye ji omo di ohwe soja ni pick up na say besia wo ka na esi wona wo say hi soja for no omo ye discipline ohwe soja ni dress no di jo say soja for ade we egu omo anim ase me ye sure say obi na ehihye say ade we isi ye nyina e wo say ye te ye ho ase issue say etumisi ye first na nkameka say first na me honorable na nkameka say e wo say ye pam nkrofo kura
asesi ye honorable
omo hwehwem wo be ye honorable da ye beka say ye hwehwem ni ahwe ne ye ko say
honorable
first in nkameka say o see you we di o say we you but say you know and at the same time am pani kura be ka say investigation then enkoso o say ye te he ya ne ye ka say busu pani we diska ye nkrofo say we diska o say ska no ma send call phone no so hwe na say ba kono so me send ma enti ne say no unyi na wo udu empempenso obi no na wunya abotre enti no o ma pani say hwehwemu a e wo say hwehwemu no etumi reform the entire recruitment we na e wo ho no me ye wo Accra Sports ye wo Independence Square ye wo Elwak ye wo University of Ghana Stadium ye wo Accra Sports Stadium say ye chiche sankofo mu a me sure say enipa no space bebre be wo ha de be ya ade we Ghana no say minim yesusu no Rollins time no mo be cross be fan crofo de omko Cuba Arnold means say dey hu bi da no mo de omko Cuba wo ho a na soja for na ba school ho ni abe ye ba ni select mo ni ye mamu sam we bi o so mo ye na ya selecting crofo na de omko Cuba this is like 30 years ago me now for assassin ni na we some no me dey call Cuba. Well, you know, there are so many ways you bet me but to put ebinum omo keep ko say ebinum gina ho for 4 days. Yes. Ebi da so as we speak. Ebi da so also what issues adentia. Na wo bi say e was say omo gina wiase na say and soja ne yankon and soja kura no en kana bibia ya anwoden no. But saying soja no I intelligence no cry aduma chain macho no
because we are no gina so no
what I say e bi gina ho for 4 days your friends say we are no be gina so before soja there and dem yenko your friends say traffic no mo ton ade bi omo gina wi ase and you say select omo nya na show omo uniform say omo pass ewie me constituency ni ba ko kan ho nyame adom we proud or intensive or whatever.
Wow.
What I say? It's your best military no omontena say ade we ade bia the defense minister when you the baby ko or can some way say I was say you change how I recruitment way and AC chair say he was very right. Into yenhwe ne yenye bibi mfa ho na obia your friend is saying me feel say forms na ye ton no kra no another issue mami like better form na ma we adwuma Ghana adwuma ni ha I didn't know say a tough form ma Ghana ni ansa na ya ma na adwuma enti no wouldn't so be for nipa 4,000 what ton form ama nipa 50,000 30,000 na just o man no pese obu nipa no enti o say man pene bia na man ade wo ho deda e bia na ban we ban aban na dwen nko so but it is I didn't know say a ton form better form ansa ma ma adwuma as aban I didn't ya also mu twa sa de no so and number 2 ade wo yesi wo hwe nipa egu a ne e kire ne se adwuma ni krom ha mabunu no pa adwuma ye ne a e kire nyina ne se adwuma ni krom ha mabunu no pa adwuma ye and this is one of the reason why here we don't have to politicize development, job creation, industrialization. We don't have to politicize it. Say Arnold Banos or so obetwa sini bi ana ye be ye production bi ana ye be bi adwuma bi wo baby. First question we no so ye MPP ni so say that not na UTV no kan asem bi efa sa de ni nyina nkura sesem so obebi adwuma na nkofo benya adwuma ya eno na hia hwe nipa egu ho mu nyina pa adwuma obi apa adwuma ye Ghana fo nye lazy enti no ye nya mampani a oba ye no first no ye ne say adwuma bi na ekoso bi an mamu mo break mo nkoso me kopiska ba mamu na mo fan ye ohwe winiba so edro Kaswa road ohwe ofanko ohwe motorway oba so wo de mamu mo break ra mo nkoso ye saa na o se ye oman no obi di adwuma bi ba na say adwuma no ebe employing crofo a everybody must support me person me create the biggest industrial park in Africa e wo me constituency and you know the good thing and then ye budget friends a workshop misia MPB o kan say kwame wo ho no me wo investors bi ba o mo say o mo mpe me ho no wo mpe bi a ben wo area ho enti person me di o mo brel but me introduce am ho a I also me no agreement say adwuma no so nto we employ me nkrofo no wow na me say it's a good one oyendisi ni o say me person me nkrofo no ye adwuma ente me dey investor na be ma na wo so wa me so me nkrofo no be ye adwuma me say it's a very good one on person mo ye paint but nipa no pe bibia e ben n1 no nipa na ye me kana some so no so fi north enti no sa adwene na o say ye den nante me wo MPs bebre o mo afra me say Jack me wo investor wo 100% me wo say obi apeso it doesn't matter where the person belongs to it doesn't matter whether wo no betumi aye na A+ obeye MP ondi 1 year kra obeye say parliament we nipa me ni o medi nkomo bebre no mo nwen sa obi a person ye beye a betumi bi adwuma obi benya bi aye no pe ne hia politics aye ya fanko heaven Nonsɛnse ya UTV for near the court obi dia court because ye mfa ye nkotu ene Mark Brown ene kugina court ye nsegu yechi hey that no ye tiantia me hey go and sit down hey me say Jack me a big man go and sit down over there and now ye can say ni pa so gina court ye say your man 8 o'clock e 7:30 on beda ho ye say otumi say we are say ye mfa nko bibia ene ye wo ochina ye obi enti no we just have to focus on what we can do now ebeboa ebedan ebeboa nkrofo edwuma ehu hia owu ye NDC ni o wo ye MPP ni o omo ewu ya mfrefre NDC for se momra na mumumbewu na mfrefre MPP for eye nipa na asemesi yam ya ade a bema omam ha edwuma beba obia pe security service edwuma ye adentia because anu ni edwuma da ho a ye betumi afa nkrofo enti obia pe police na me pe ade friends protocol na me pe fire me pe say obia pe security service because anu ni ye bia nkrofo ko but adenti na Ghana ye industrialize oman no then I say obehwa president call some George constituency or so voter no we are going to create a new city that one alone will employ almost everybody in this country. And these are new as a president Kaswa yeah everybody must support so we make launching me project you know I him for one constituency will be a baby and everybody was ready Nonsɛnse me to one be a friend say Kwame a project na wo ya no me was as be down and person me dey beka ho they call me to tell me obi enya bre baby a president call launch ade no the biggest problem obenya e ya asasesem ahim for na mo wo ho no mo hwe nipa egu ho nipa 18,000 kwara mo pa adwuma ebi ewu mo ankasa mo support mampani no se mampani se me pese me ba na me be create adwuma wo ha e wo se wo so yo hene na wo asase a enya asase ton a ye de toka nko a wa also the asase no bema senya because the biggest issue we have with unemployment with investment asase se Ghana land acquisition simple seamless anka eduma bebre beba o memu ha ohene we ton na ohene we asan ton na we ya yesi na menti ase na ebusuan ni we sisi entiema obi di eduma ba ontumi famba nkra na nya eduma ye aban na de obetumi aye ne ho de but more as a hemfoni ade no ade na esi no ye nyina ye mbo ne enkreti edwuma bebre se na be ya bedu tam ye be frɛ sɛ ye be fa sojafo obi anko na an na ye den pachaw sɛ o ye pamoche wo ye pe sojafo otifia na yaba ɛsɛ okay wo a wo be kɔ soja na ye be ma ye be di kan kra ma wo sisi ɛsɛ wo kɔtɔ form na kɔ soja soja ye betumi do akɔ Sudan sisi ya sɛ kɔ kontɔkɔ ye betumi do akɔ Ukraine ye sɛ kɔ Ukraine ye toto bomb wo we ade do bi better form sɛ o pɛ sɛ kɔ Ukraine wo kɔ like me ba talk pɛ sɛ kɔ Ukraine what be that edwuma na anywhere asinti akɔ obi anko soja edwuma wo wi ase asɛ obi a benye edwuma bi anko obi anko soja enti no mumi en create edwuma wo man sɛ ne be ya afi do aman wo bɛte sɛ aye daily graphic front page obi a wo bɛkɔ soja bia no aban sɛ obɛma 50,000 Ghana beje na fi otu ma me bi so so obekwa de akogye aha cause o ma bi o ha yetumi frefre nkofo so pese okotena ha be mo sika na kotena ho ade ndi na ozo obi pese okosoja ade na ozo obi a pese okọ police obi a pese daabi ti mo me yenhwe kwan a ye be fa so be create nyuma se na be ya edwuma bi o ha onye obi na be abeje 150 Ghana se to form na be 4 days nkora 2022 o mo gina ho sa 4 days ya kan Cape Coast omu wiye soja fo na nka se omu die nim no na omu register enkwara no omu abre soja fo na nka sa abre wo Cape Coast omu abre omu yedwuma yes omu yedwuma like 24 hours omu yedwuma sa soja fo na omu nka se soja fo na abre na enkwara ejina ho enti no yenhwe ne ye bibie papa bi a bebo oman no ne enkwara no
me say e busanfo no yakọ because you see usually like, at the end how difficult and that's how devastating a situation is. So we show call out to a certain point. We were school. Now our sanko page ma, our class page ma ba. Now the next moment we better say it and so man very devastating. Now me who videos be I interview victims no parents, no mama, no papa mo. And area ho pa na Honorable mentioned as to Adeba Kwa Amayina in Yabason at the level of unemployment because assistant Pino cry because of Kumasi. Because I had in a year fatal, but Kumasi no stampede because and Honorable Cape Coast 4 days, so the level of unemployment no year a year on a scale that was see no I say be found na Empress. Na military mumpa dia sanke come military pa the level of discipline and can say the better military when they see what no pa dia see poor planning poor scheduling na me they kumi cry need the lack of crowd control na say yan ka say yan ho in our communities in our environment is going be see na over police patrol units burn from military. So if a whole military Ghana armed forces were found wanting in crowd control, then we are not just say then no.
It's serious.
It's a serious. Like Omakacho, they couldn't manage crowd. Then we are in serious trouble because coming to me manage more affairs in regard to crowd control. And in the BBC now over police, who do we call? Who do we call on? And you could see say a paying for no any the entire force of how many alcohol because apparently I hear say officers bear 3, 4 in the Diomo call 3, 4. So clearly in paying for the top brass no premium be to their course or work in the other venues no. And that's bad. Yes, you need reforms, but it didn't have to. You say for 6. You better sacrifice some for reforms to be done. Yes, who wants some reforms, baby? How? How? And they say, oh, families, because of we need to know family be a victim, family be on one slot, not
compensation.
How would that bring them back? It is a family. It's a victim. Ni fear no say obi ni hwa or what's our level of community and end then. So compensation way how does it fix the problem? Say the slot where is the slot amount and you
and those can come on the 5-5 on.
Come on, Charlie. And you see, plus and no in the back high. Say disasters BC no they check up baby I can be resign long time ago. Ghana and Africa they need my dear resignation. You need my dear resignation.
BBC publishing news about Donald Trump. The general manager and head of news Omar resigned. Omar resigned.
Fast because no you see
what that
me say
the way we prepare a year military anymore.
It means what taking account of your responsibility.
Yeah.
What taking responsibility of the CN.
We change something.
No, it's the first thing. The first who the person somewhere responsible no, it's someone take account and we take responsibility.
The head of military recruitment.
Resignation catch and be how. Or they feel it. Say, me na my mistake. Yes, so let me step down because that's the first people they take account first. But how did you say a human piano?
They will protect you even.
Yo,
they will protect you.
Cost.
We are from.
I bet you boy and cry a long time.
I just say year I mean to me recall year no but I just say 2013 2014 if I may remember as I year matter forms that I fill forms I'm military now show me height here you shine along the way now obi on ambitions we see my police we see my soldier there who so much uniform near there and say guy what you say but and even pono you call work for screening oh how bona amikano na ba besi o me could do on my thing say 12 a.m. na me could do me ko and a script no get and say time nyan so enti me corner member to 6 because we have feel am ba no sika na me ba no me say me kwa be team ba because sika be the rest now say me gate na no entrance so enti me gate na no sa I think be 5:30 and a VAT buy na some lady be na che front and driver na driver dey buy Jomana go jam hako na o no ade nchi enti na na park na lady ni fair me am tinamti entrance na me go try kan che ti wa na 6:30 no mo be stadium na I say start say then ye wewem you only for me go cho you on ma wa na the omukano amikano amokan ni bakwa akwaba de omutan treche no I say pick up bi no na bakwa na hey mo ba tube ni pa me sa ni pa nan we no dem ko nti na lady na before mo kan o ka chem because na say you create some relationship with them ben now from ka chem so or Kofi na say obi a ba do an ma chi say ba screening na aka na I we na o Kofi o so no pass job done you pass on chono Kofi bibia nti na say the way na here na chi en ka me say me den me nko so na me ntina ho na me de akomate na ya o de den e de fi o Kofi that was the paleta no crop me feel say and the right decision I made because Charlie Ghana military police in no lie me my madam for kasa police ni o friend me o si pen me magilo no fuma o USC a o bo ne bra o aketua anye una mane abo open free bibia kaba mane ewu no wo jom free ba ko won sa wo msisi a so dani a wo msisi a ne mane na mo no lie o jase ya na la ne da show mo ti yes I man de many insurance no me say tell before ni pa no ba ni papa mo esika fo no mo ye di ka bo profile ni bia da no bia o be do 5:30 VAT si wo mo ti ni esisi so me ni na tika ni yo be 7:38 ni no so no Kofi I say Obi abedu am machi ba isama kaka na ya start bia na wosu Kofi ana. O se ne papa say o ma fe mpanyimfo bi den na ayekọ awie nti no Kofi bia na o me frɛ no. I say yeah we say but I think say ndi say ban o ba mo mo de ba sintali mo ni ade o mo ba djuma ndi en fa en mo ma ba so o mo ba djuma. O e kan say e arebo sebe we are see there. Ye na badako in Islam it's understood say ye na ye badako ye na so bia so be den. Ebewu kulu nafsin zalika al-maut okra bia be de be so wu ahwe but I see that way de na e ya reho kakra de be ka se ankopon fon kan on see but I believe say the way anka nimpa I desperate page my no I believe sanka there could be some your online we be one man anka isa come go through because o pack your money na dey go we say baby back so be screen na be hard man can online process be on man can things like be boa
obi e plan ba wan twa don hwere pe ana wa be wuyi na yi stadium kwa yewura ne sa
usu senka na wose kwamba na kapenifo na mfaso nye sade
eni pane dos o jase ba phone no ma ye no mama na kuro eti wo ma mu kwe dodo na ebe eti wo man sala wa baba ni dikan na do baba medu eti ekwa ko du ta kula de kula na ye de la na ewu ni ewura mu gumu eni pane wo bi wo ha ne ho omre obi nya di obi eni nya di se ebi eni adi wura o ti atin ti la ni wo wa we senke nsi 2025 Filipe wu group
2025 Filipe wu say
group
and the group really say
ah na nkure ye omuko wu bebrebe enya group champion for ye lu play omuko fa kumasi ya omuko wu enya group
yeah boss
nkure yi die
2025 aye group
die ankoye
yeah see
ankoye
asama na ka kira ban
e wo se me ye ni down aduma ni de e be fa ye mfa ni de bi so
okay
anya de e be buru so
yeah ma
obi ahiro obi de se
edi ana me say empelu for say aya ye akoso ho no so omo Ghana no mu se ka bi no boarding like machine bi aba na ye omo for no makoto bi aba no omo dam ska for Ghana wo hwe ne market se ga so omo ya omo ko hu ho no ma be du a enti ya le we omo fa su omo ma no omo ko mu hu ana ana no de ye from ani wo ho eya na eya se abaya ne ma me ne papa hwe no omo akosu apo awie se okokoso de mu ba no wanam obi like obi say anko yenti wa fa so ahwere no ba me say me sa me dunu a me ti ase me damana me san no DHS SHS na me say me wie na soldier uniform na bi say me kra na yenti am ka me ke from na me obi am na soldier bi ma but me ba failed na me ya juma who is a soldier ni for kra na like ora ho only bibia ba no police for mo je jai only safety ai bia I water that the price say wa na wo come now the juma we obi kwa e bia kra no oba no onim se se na tie akam je cho se nkom be kwa ko kwa pese mo obi afoma hwede ne mpa enti ebe no fo no omo wode me bi omo ye ma ye mebu na se omo ba na anwato omo hwe no omo nye e se no e na e se bo out ya na ya obi kara sinti no obi anam fa ko chimba e bia na ma me de baba o se o wi si aponti no o do fa ko jaduma e na ka ono so abrewa o wa bre kakra o beti se obey na wa ru e na e ya e jimi de ade se ne be se o ko e be fa so e be ru new comers na o mo fa so na sa ne ma bi se no me friend ba ko me ni new SHS no ko South Korea. No boy no. I want to only we suspect automatic. Say super security for either police, fire service, and everything. Yan two sky no she. The moment I open here, I say just sell over now. You go for either to police, soldier, fire service, and everything. And they all go back. Who we are not a home pen on a bed no for no way. By the idiot, the bed chop forms in a boom baby. And 1 million. I was only a funny buy. What I said, who's it can out there got forms? Who let you go by? That who could tell you one someone said, well, and you don't go. Okay, no one about got forms. So there are police move my hand. When yes, I did Scaraman back. They are quite a pen going to be fast a discount.
almost start money from here na ya ban ho omo ye san kabiem oh it is a woman say mu penipa 100 or say mu issue 100 forms omo fa asa na mu penipa 100 ma issue 10,000 forms no omo nyina aba beto na wa penipa 100 eh sie di na e kro no ba o ko ka tire wan ati aze enti e pe no bono de be na bono e de e kire pa omo fa so pra omo e to sika free on ba enya right way
but yes no sometimes na maybe one ma so en fanya adisua kakra oze forms in the bible ntino ye obi mu one ma bi kura na o ya asthma patient o wa ko to forms o nim se o port we penifo nso duedue mu so ko akofhwehwe mu no bo nse o mo so wa asthma but o mo pese o mo pre an konko igbe je se o man mu adika ye den afena mu try go kakra e the pressure and obi ade ko e but ni nyina mu no ye fa se da manyame penifo de me ka betima ka se forms no se ka be ba bontia me on se ko SHS no your cadet one come build free SHS and come say no be SHS no na come say no your qualified people one man e do mo for but you be one man we be tena fia na didiem ground hwe na didiem ye forms ne ba bon tena the pressure no da ko to and ko cadet ba mi jai ba na ma form din na ma jai na woni so ade say ka be ko sabu security agencies yeah but man ya attempt bio you never hear my form din but obi na form din e wo soro no oba try so be push hard e dey
it's a recruitment na aba ninti na wo so obi asokọ dey ekọ pe na no dwana na ekọ pe dwumaye obe som ne man no so that make an what my say yeah ni giemum en kan ho no me ka da was time menyi bebre saye me be tibi na ya sika ya uko soja free wo ho ani abefa akọ uko police wa be abefa ni akọ tire ho enti na ma police for dey bi om design wo ma pampa mu aketo bi sa me be tibi so ho na so na ma ne sa wo so fa ni pa 20,000 I said 2,000 so 4,000 sa ni pa 4,000 ya wo so fa mu yi masa won say omo doso military nya say the six soldier kwa na da bi o omo ye ni 6 or 5 and a wom enti kana air force mu nya o say nka mo ye da omo chiche omumu na mo ka say wo bra say we bra say me hwe takwa de dem that was 3 days ago me hwe news na air fekeke o stampede bi anu esi wo ho because omo chiche omumu ha wa tie by ahanu no akwa say ye nyina e be den e ba ha say if you can say be da about 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock that was 8 p.m. But I'm not there. Mr. Abano, about the Kotojogu fam. I say, Miss Okatu Shema, I be kwa be sinachi, and fat my papa behind there, Emma, into the Srabano. Yemi anono, on momo, not said your momo wunosono, on momo, crabia, the Fefena, that Chibino, yet the kind of so, Yemi anum and you. We no maybe a chum no mo kopɛ dwuma mo kopɛ so dwuma ya stampede ba ho omunye omuye omunie ya de ban kai du amom ebi mu house omu timi crowd most of them omu crowd mo home nsimi so asthmatic patients no go stars and obu wan san ondidi here opentema kopɛ dwuma ti arefie dia ne kakɔ beto ne yam ntino okopɛ ska be fie ti omu crowd ye hye omu busuafo no obi a den se omu hye den maye ti ase enye obi tirimu se bibi se besi but my name de be yan say you better nyanya ase no go so show yes on yan ma fi yan say your procedure na betima se san here na ye fan ama ye na we enko ma say we wo blue we wo green we wo black the yan say bibia ye kama what I say the yan say bibia ye kama o man no so no ye na be feel say oh ye na ye safe you are supposed to progress and kind of stuff
na also measures be pa na company for you say betimi abo
oh first omo kwa you from or maybe like 100 people in first, 50 people in first. It's rather than a lot of people outside. You get me? And I say, I say, Juma Bakumi. Phone you say 17 Pro Max. You don't say the man the best 15 pieces. All to me, kita. But the back never man. It has to be a kaka.
Now, oh yeah, what we said, when you should security agencies, when you be one.
Oh, many Joe, pen in here.
And put it in
Sika
business in the scout.
Ah. Then why if you na me rob banker I am sika na e dey more wo coat no be sha you know then me need you say me ko uniform
it's up kwa no say uniform no
me mpe kwa wan ka me nhye kwa ho ba kwa obi ani dey up
o di ase nti the answer obo ye ho ba o hwe so
yes o mo fanye esuase de beba nyina na yemfa so mo obi ya de beba mpanimfo na e de sa forms no ba abontin den dem de so bo ne bo mpanimfo ne say so mo fa soldier fo a say 2000 and I say 500 no mo fa o mo print eso mo de sa 2500 ne per copies na say de e ba bontin mo nya mane mro so o mo ye mane bro so na ne ko fa atoyento mo ne e de aba no so mo ye no to say de figure o mo pe no so de mpepe pa atoyento mo nke mada o ke ni pa no de enko bo hodom pem e ma sa atoyento mo de ensi enfum so ni nyina no be bo mpanimfo na e print say pa ne de e ba bontin wona be so bo no e bo o
somebody drop and not me selecting be
that be the ente be so bo ne bo mu ne say mo ana mo fa mpanimfo me meti yi me ko fa say me ko esoja mo na mo de forms no ba abonte ana mo e wo ho nyina so e padwuma o mo e ko onya obi na no padwuma obi so open nsa no adwuma ye den aye the forms no aba no e so obi an so ye den e ko pa bi ye den eto so tie no say omo eye omo no ma yi a ka sa de we nkansi tie na me de fom so no e bom mpanimfo no omo ye ne de antwa yi omo hwe ni se de be ya next time sa de we e bi si o man bu na enim gwansam kwa no ma de o ma
sabe ye nyina no ye ntimi ko ya ba ya djuma aha it sometimes no ye mu bi no ya choose say ye be peti adjuma na nkasa ma ye ho ha na ye so ye de abobo of course so far no ye wa say be any shop but ye ton phones second ye wana ye ton phones e san me san ton tare aha nti phones no ye wo iPhones original iPhone UK use any bi wa say a ye ukra skara ka bia ukra no e betimi ahwe ne ama obi yeah
now say military adwuma na say abadwuma ne phones adwuma ya o personal job ya ka say den nke
oh ni nyina ye adwuma ni nyina ye ba me person no abaya adwuma de na eni me fa o aha because me per business wise and always be ano me person me muska ni aban so de bia man ta sama beche ah it be there
say the scan who shake wala cycle ha
oh nyame ne hen kakra
Abusuala Lion 8 Clinic Ghana for akofa edro wan so bia ba aye friend Galimas herbal capsules na droi ye di nbrama akoma 14 ene de aye na wono mu adwuma edie edoso pa ni mo didi akotene won bi pa ne se ema umfie no chese wonyini kura ye hu na se ikuta anti aging component tum nti ema onyini sa nso ena esan so eko enemu yade sa syphilis gonorrhea prostate enlargement prostate disorders and a face sexual weakness ni nyina yade awota nom Galimas herbal capsules ya ebeye fro e de amount de di obiem so ho fento aso eno Galimas ointment ya eno no obi a odwawia no keka no na ode afi 18 ho ena fe so honam na nya ekuchire ema unya hoto a mepachew eno so ebeye fro ma honam na ye fefefefefe eno da nchen so a sachemfo yareba na ye wo ana ade bia edi utri hunya de mepachew Galimas ointment ebeye fro ni nyina free Lion 8 Clinic Ghana o say apomden ho nsem hia omye ti yade bi to so na ye hawa mepachew fabrike mu odene eko Lion 8 Clinic Ghana number in the good screen no bomodi afa Lion 8 Clinic Ghana was your number 1 health expert.